Yo, what's up? This is Maddonay, and this is Revealing Evil, where I like to share some Resident Evil content, and mostly, there's a lot of other survival horror games we can play, and one of them being, well, Evil Within, and The Last of Us, Silent Hill. There's all kinds of stuff we can play. But for now, I thought it would be fun to have a bit of a little bit of a nostalgic trip down memory lane with a revisit to Resident Evil 2. So this game is going back to 1998. See this little Capcom intro brings just so many memories for me. I'm talking about Dino Crisis, all the different Resident Evil games back in the day on PS1. There's a really cool montage here too. Can't forget about this eyeball, which is of course the G virus Birkin. I thought it would be fun to go back. We've seen the remake of 2, we've seen the remake of 4. This is really how it began. Of course, Resident Evil 1 from 1996 was the first one, and then they came out with like a director's cut edition. But yeah, just a lot of memories playing this. I think back in the day I borrowed a copy from somebody in my neighborhood who was a friend of mine at the time because I didn't have money. I was a kid, and yeah, so I remember playing that, and it really like blew my mind, especially when I found out that there's a scenario A and there's a scenario B. Of course, meaning the Leon side and the Claire side, and for the longest time I had no idea. And that was a pretty cool surprise and a fun reason to go back because it's another part of the experience. So for now, we can put it on the original. I actually don't. Let me see here. If I press exit, there's an option for arrange, and honestly, don't remember what that is. Just look at this up real quick. Like what is arrange mode? So apparently, let's see here, it was specifically, well, this is what supporting the DualShock back in the day. It's a rookie, this is what AI has to say. Rookie difficulty setting that makes the game much easier by providing infinite ammo weapons from the start, including a submachine gun, Gatling gun, and rocket launcher. It also changes enemy placement, item locations with some versions featuring harder enemy variants. Okay, well that's apparently what arrange mode is. I thought it was, oh, we got a little bite there from that zombie on fire. In the remake, they did such a good, they did such a faithful like adaptation of this game. But I thought it would be fun to go back to for several reasons. First of all, I love the game. It's just a fun time. But for some people, like especially like I think about my nieces, my nephews, like they might not have ever seen this, right? For those younger gamers, they've never seen how this started on the original versions, and just like know the remake iteration. So I thought that was another reason to come back to this and just share my passion for it. So let's pick original. Let's go on normal. I don't remember if we get to pick Claire or Leon at this point, or is it going to pick for me? Looks like it's just launching into the game. So we're playing this on the PS5, which is fun because we have a digital version of the PS1 game.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars began investigation.
So this is showing you little snippets from Resident Evil 1. Of course, ended with the explosion of the mansion.
Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
we get to see Leon's Jeep rolling into town. This is a town in the U.S., Midwestern. I guess that's always how it's been described. Midwestern U.S. town. Comes by this body on the ground. He's a rookie cop. First day on the job. Look at this transition. Boom. Ooh, we see the gas station. So in the remake, they really started with the truck driver eating a burger. So we get a glimpse of it here.
That guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
I like that. Why'd he bite me? And he just goes driving off like nothing. We're gonna see that guy later. In the not too distant future. Creepy vibes.
Yes. What could have done this?
Ooh, look at these graphics.
What are these things? All right, that's far enough. Don't move.
Quickly getting surrounded here.
Don't move.
Get out of there, Leon! And then, of course, the one on the ground grabs his ankle. Oh. Oh, the twitching. Just creepy.
What's up with that guy? That was a clean hit.
These are like the Leon, cheesy Leon one-liners that we know.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down.
Classic intro when they first meet each other. This has been redone a couple times. Of course in the remake, but even in the, when they see each other again in like the cinematic, the CG movies.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went insane.
The radio's out.
You're
Got that stars emblem. I guess is the RPD emblem on his shoulder.
Great, huh? Name's Leon.
Raccoon Police Department.
Mine's Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother Chris.
She's on a mission to find Redfield. Here's our friend from the gas station coming through.
Hey, could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
She got some training, probably from her brother, who's a member of STARS. So this zombie looks a little like Leon's double. He goes up the back.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
So cheesy. Love it. So our heroes get separated because of the truck driver.
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Is it defaulting me to Leon? I didn't get an option, did I? Let's see. I think I'm Leon. They were parted by an unescapable destiny. Just the beginning of their worst nightmare. Here we are, it just throws you in. No tutorial. Doesn't teach you the controls. Oh, shoot. Okay, we got dealing with tank controls, but don't worry, I got experience. You can run past a lot of these zombies. Do a little dance. Oh, not that way. Ziggity zag! I can't even see myself. Alright, here's Kendo's gun shop. Knock knock, let me in! Classic cut to the door opening. It was a clever way to hide loading on the PS1.
Freeze!
There's our friend Kendo.
What are you doing here?
They really fleshed out his backstory in the remake, including his daughter. But in this one, he's just the gun shop owner.
sorry about that. I thought you were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hey, I'm a cop. Why are you pointing a gun at me?
I don't have a clue. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
So you can press, well, so for the tank controls, if you press up, you move forward in that direction. Which really, I think, turned people away from playing and trying the older stuff. When they introduce to Resident Evil from a different point in the series and then they want to go back, sometimes that kind of gets in the way for some folks. And the fixed camera angles. But for the PS1, I mean, this looked fantastic. Here's our handgun bullets. Classic red cartridge. Some of the aesthetics that began in the early days of Resident Evil, they kept true to it. In Resident Evil 4, even, like, it's the little red handgun bullets. I thought there was a first aid around here. Oh my gosh, I knew that was gonna happen. It's okay. No, no. Our friend just gets eaten alive by a group of about 10 people. Okay, there's definitely handgun bullets here. Now you can go get his shotgun if you're quick about it, I think. Oh, they're gonna start coming in. Oh, what? That's a lot of them, actually. But I think, I don't know, is there a trick if I leave and then come back? It might not let me come back. I'm gonna try. Let's see if it, like, reloads where they are and they're maybe a little separated. Yeah. Suckers. Let me get the shotgun. Here we go. Equip. Boom, boom, boom. You're done. Oh, double headshot. That was sick. I don't know. Kind of defeats the point of picking up the shotgun, but it's fun. This is just for fun. We're just having a good time. This is a trip, like I said, back down memory lane for me. And just sharing some of this old school Resident Evil 2 content, and for some of you this might be at first. Alright, so I'll get some handgun down here. Handgun ammo. Yeah, so like people, like, players have it so good nowadays. Like, you play the remake and it shows you where the stuff is on the map. And they're twinkling and stuff like that. But like back in the day, you just had to find it. You just had to keep pressing X, just randomly tapping X wherever you go. Whoa, there we go. Okay, how many? Is that guy dead? Nope. Two, three, four. Knocks him down. The other guy's getting up. Ah, I couldn't get past him in time. Is there another one? Yes, there is. 1, 2, 3. That guy went down a little bit faster. He's not dead yet, but let's try to push through. Oh, that was close. Play a little bit of basketball. We should reload this. Some one-on-one. I think there was, if I remember correctly, I think there was like a, if you made it to the RPD without killing any zombies, I think there was like a little Easter egg where you would find Zombie Brad, he was the pilot of the STARS Alpha team. I think you could find him outside the RPD if you made it without killing any zombies or something like that. And then he'd have some kind of item on him, which I can't remember. Okay, let's get a little trusty knife. See, here's where the Little baby knife attacks. This is where you see the experience coming in. Save some bullets. Double stab. Oh, they will lunge. Okay, now it's safe to come down. Relatively speaking. This girl got me still. No! Oh, she slowed me down enough so the guys got me from behind. Alright, here we go. I made it. It's on normal, so I don't think we lose health too quickly. So because they're like still like backdrops, they're able to look a bit better quality. And I forget what they call it, like high res backgrounds or something, backdrops, because they're static and you're just like moving through it. It's a good trick back in the day. But the sound design, I don't know how well you can pick up on the sounds, but it was so important because it's like, so we know it's in the fixed camera angle view, and it was very much on purpose to create a bit of like a suspense feeling. You don't know what's around the next corner. So I just got in this bus and I hear shuffling. You hear the moans of the zombies, but you don't know how close they are. And part of you wants to go, part of you wants to stay back. Here we go, we got a lady here. Alright, she's done. And then we got a gentleman. Wants a bite. You can just shoot him a couple times, it'll knock him down just long enough for you to get by. Nothing in here, I think. There's no sign of life. Man, so like Raccoon City is devastated. So you can imagine the first responders, they were out trying to respond to all the incidents, but it was just completely overwhelmed. Services like the police and fire department were completely overwhelmed. They had no idea what to expect. And look at this, many of them are zombies. They're still in uniform. Many of them are first responders, what I'm trying to say. But we are close to the RPD, so it makes sense. Okay, so here we are getting to the entrance of the RPD. And cute little music. Very iconic. Not quite as iconic as the music that plays once we get in the lobby, but I think this is the area where we would see our friend. He's not here, so I didn't fulfill the requirement for that. But when we played the board game, which is right... Can you see this? Yeah, it's right here. I have some of the board games right here. This is Resident Evil 2 board game. And they even baked that into the game. If you made it to the RPD without killing any zombies or taking damage, I forget exactly what the condition was, you would have little zombie Brad appear. You get a special item off of him. So in the remake, you actually come through that set of doors. But here we're kind of going a little bit around those zombies, and here we're going to enter the front entrance of the police department. Now this music brings many memories. Some of them are not so good. I remember like being low health and like, oh, like this was the safe music. And I'm like, I don't want to go in the next room. Oh, fun times. Going back to Resident Evil 2 now in 2026, but is it still fun? Yes. I think it still holds up. Like obviously it's the graphics are not to par, but it's not all about that. I'm just thinking about the remake, how they added so much to this. They actually had stairs going up to the 3rd floor, and there was a whole like, and it makes sense. Like here, if this is actually a functioning police department, why isn't there an entrance with like a front desk that somebody would, you would go to for whatever concern you had for the police? There's nothing like that here, but it's tucked behind the fountain. So if we follow this around, what I like is this little accessible ramp. It's a public service, right? And then here we have the little front desk. A little cluttery. So this might be a surprise for those younger gamers out there, but you had to use an ink ribbon to save your game. And there was no other way to save your game. So if you didn't have any ink ribbon, or you ran out, like you couldn't find any, you were stuck until your next save. And in a way, this kind of added to the tension because you knew you had a limited amount of saves. So if you get killed, it doesn't even matter if it was like an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, you're going back to that last save. So you really wanted to be mindful of when you were choosing to save your game. What's nice is like we're playing this on the PS5, and they made it a bit more, I would say, user-friendly to go back and replay some of these classics. Because if we press, let me see if I can show you. If I press the pause button, I wonder if you can see this. I can actually do a manual save. I can do a rewind. So I can actually, if I mess up royally, I can actually back it up before I mess up. So they made it a lot easier. Some of these games also got trophy support too. I noticed that when I was playing Toy Story 2, I went back to just check it out, and a trophy popped I wasn't expecting. So if you're a trophy hunter, there's that as well, that they add trophy support for some of these older legacy games, if you will. Okay, we're going to interact with the computer. Tells us that the status of the side door is locked. Doors can be unlocked by a card key. Should I save it? So you're always questioning, like, should I save it now or later? We're not that far in. I think we're alright to keep going. So I'm pretty sure it's talking about this side door here. Which, actually it's open. We're gonna find somebody in here. Must be the other set of doors that are locked. Enter Marvin.
Oh,
He's actually our commanding officer.
Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party
Has been canceled.
What happened?
This is really the least of my worries right now. No, my party got canceled.
Involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them.
I like that he's kind of summarizing Resident Evil 1 right now.
All this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
I don't think there are any survivors.
Take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
Power move.
Fine. But I'm
he wasn't actually gonna shoot Leon. Just wants to make sure we get a move on, and he knows. I think he knows he's done for. He even what a hero. He even locks the door because he's bitten. So he knows that there's just a matter of time, and he doesn't want to put anyone else at risk. All right, so let's bring up the status menu. We got a little picture of Leon up in the top left. His condition's fine. Even though we got bit a couple times earlier, I think. And so here we have the key card. Let's take a look at that. So this is going to be the hall electronic lock. Let's go back to this computer. Oh, it takes a bit to get used to this again. Yes, I will use the computer. It asks you every time. Even here, will I use the blue car key? Why not? Your little unlocking sign. Signal. Okay, which way is better to start? Trying to remember. Going down the double-sided door. Let me see. Never eat shredded wheats. I think that's the west wing, and this is the east wing. I always remember going here first, so I'm just gonna do that. That's what my instinct, my Resident Evil veteran instinct tells me. A little report here. Good old police files to collect, Resident Evil style. So just for context, this is the summer of 1998. And we have a little number here. The safe is going to be in the STARS office. That's on the second floor. We have the lock. We have the combination for that. Nothing out of the ordinary, he says. No information at the information office desk. But we come across our first inventory box. So the funny thing about these is they're magically linked. So every item box in the game that you come across, you can, wherever you put your items in, no matter the location, you can retrieve them from any other item box in the game. They're just magically connected. So for the purposes of like the space in my inventory, maybe I'll drop off the ink ribbon for now, and maybe I'll drop off the green herb. Okay, so do we have a quick turn? Oops, I just unequipped my gun. I don't think there's a quick turn yet. You can run. Usually it would be the running button plus back, and it's not doing anything. Okay, so I don't think we have quick turn yet. There's a locked desk here, we can come back to that. Okay, so I'm about to move, so like as I move forward, the camera's gonna cut. Pay attention to the window. You're gonna see a little window, and you're gonna see something. See that? That's a little liquor crawling. All right, let me get my shotty. Might get a little dicey. Look at this awkward camera ass angle here through the window, but it's very unique, I think. Remember in Resident Evil 2 Remake, there was a dude leaning across the wall here. You would check him out and he was like, his mouth was all split open. Well, in this version, it's just a dude that's decapitated. This is a bit of a little like operating switch for the shutters for the windows. We don't have what we need for it, but once you get a cable, you can secure the windows, and you'll see why that matters. Obviously, you can imagine, stop things from coming through from the outside. I thought you'd have some handgun ammo. There we go. Just gotta feel up his bum a little bit. There's some handgun bullets. Hey, you find bullets in the most unexpected places. This is gonna be locked, I'm sure. Yep. But you can get a key to unlock that. And there's this curious drop of blood. Let's check that out. Creepy. The first look at the liquor. Oh hell no. Look at him. Do something. Don't play this game? I got a shotgun. Run, run! Oh, I saw a green herb right before I opened the door. Hello, Jan from accounting. Do you find... I've got a comment here, I have a question. Do you find it looks better than on the original PlayStation system? Better? It honestly looks exactly how I remember. It looks the same, really. I think, except... I guess I have to say it's a bit clearer because of my display and, like, HDMI cable. So, like, you can see... But sometimes it's not to the benefit of the game. So when you were playing these back on the PS1, you're playing this on like a CRT or whatever they call those, like the tube TVs. There's a bit of a fuzz to it, so like it didn't look. It actually was to the game's benefit. But now that we have crystal clear, 1080p and like 60 frames per second, like you see it for what it is. So you can clearly see the little pixels and where the little squares are. But it may be, so maybe a little bit to its disservice that it looks very clear, or a little bit clearer than originally if you were to play it on the PS1. So I'm pretty sure this is let me go back here, I was talking, this is the operation reports, yeah, so this is about when they were trying to defend RPD and how many people they lost. And it's just a disaster. But it says that they, I think it says about where they may have put the weapons. So actually, it mentions Chief Irons, right? So the chief of police. And then it talks about how he made the decision to relocate all the weapons. And they're as a temporary measure. But unfortunately, this decision made it very hard for them to defend the police station. So then their mission became, let's fortify the windows, and let's try to find these weapons. But the person at the bottom here, it says that the person in charge of the card key to get to the weapons storage has gone missing. So they're unable to locate the key, and yeah, you can imagine what a shit show it would have been. They're panicking, they're overwhelmed, they don't have all of their weapons, they probably just have their sidearm. And so that's like their top priority, that's what this is going on about. And the recorder is named David Ford. So we see a couple things written by this police officer. Yeah, it just goes on about how many people that were injured, and then it describes the liquor. Patchy skin, razor-like claws, very like a sharp tongue thing, lance-like tongue. Yeah, and it can pierce a human torso. So this gives you a little bit of lore about the creature. How scary. You can imagine that would be terrifying. You saw the liquor for yourself and all its, what, is this 16-bit? 32-bit? I'd have to look that up. Oh, it's blocky glory. An operation map. I think, is there something behind this? Let me see. No, I think it's in the next room. I think there's handgun ammo here on the ground. So like here you see there's nothing. Like you can't tell that there's anything there. But if you go all the way here and press X, Leon bends down and grabs handgun ammo. This is what I mean. Like, for those of you who didn't grow up in this era, who didn't play on the PS1, didn't experience this firsthand, like, you're literally, like, you're walking around tapping X everywhere you go, because you're like, what if there's something there? Especially in a game like this, right? It's a survival horror game. Resource management is important. So you're like, I want every single handgun bullet I can find. If you're like me, anyway. That's the kind of player I am, so I'm, like, trying to look for everything. There's this really awkward portrait hanging here. It's actually a part of a puzzle later. But just for context, the chief of police, right? He was mentioned in the document, the operation report. He apparently was like a fan of art. like these abstract pieces of art, and we don't know how right at this point, but he had all this money to buy all these weird, sometimes creepy pieces of art, like the one you just saw, and they're kind of throughout the police station, and it plays really well into the gameplay, and so you can tell they fortified this hallway, but not sure how successful it was. It's all bloody. What I was saying though is it plays into the gameplay of the whole puzzles, like trying to solve puzzles, and it's just things that seem so random they make a little bit more sense. Here we go, our friends. These don't look, they're not in uniforms. These are civilians. Oh, this is locked. Okay, so let's see if I can maneuver around this zombie lady. Oh, deked. Juked, as the kids say. Alright, so let's back up here. Let's see if we can get a double headshot. Oh, brains everywhere. Oh, that's gross. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. The save room. It's a nice trick. So even though, I mean, there's good things and bad things with these older games, but one of them I would have to say is like going in and out of places. You can use it to your advantage because it resets the enemies, and it can help you get through without getting bit. This is probably our friend, what was his name? David Ford, I think. Oh, this is Elliot. Alright. Not that it makes much of a difference. So another battle broke out. Oh, here it says, we lost 4 people, including David. No, David! So they failed to secure the weapons. No guarantee that there's going to be a way out, but they're talking about this sewage disposal plant as a possible escape route. Better than waiting to die, he says. But what does it say? We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and to unlock the door. I pray that the operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. So some of them presumably did escape through the to the sewage plant, and they left the key behind for someone to find if there's survivors. How kind. I think there's something in here. Let's take a look. Special kind of key, right? So I think this is actually for costumes. Once you beat the game, and I think you might have to fulfill certain requirements, but you get to switch his outfit. And here we can develop photos. Alright, another ink ribbon. Let me save it. Even though there's a manual save system now, there's no memory card. Like we used to have, I don't think I have it handy to show y'all, but it was actually like a little memory card you'd plug into the front of the PS1. This is just the digital save location. Dark room, that's what it's called. That's the place where you develop the photos. Alright, let's put away the ink ribbon so it's not taking up room. And I think, well, my shotgun is completely out of ammo. Maybe I'll put that away. Run around with the knife. Knife only mode. There are some green herbs out here, but I might leave them there for now. Use them when we need them. Oh! Which might be sooner than later. I thought I had more room. Oh, he bit me, yeah. I'm in yellow caution now. But we saved it recently, maybe we'll be okay. I think they're generous. You can take quite a few, surprisingly, like, you can take quite a few bites. I think, because it's on normal, right? So here you get the little bit of this, like, aesthetic of these odd paintings up on the wall, like what I was saying. And then there's this statue over here. And then as you go through, you can't help but notice that there's this sparkle happening. So if you have a look here, it's like a little puzzle, I think. Written on the mount, God of the sun and the God of moon Their gaze upon me is the only thing that can release red soul. So it's just a mini puzzle. So there's this, if you look closely, there's this tile is a different color. And there's this, I don't even know what it's some kind of pressure plate system. What if I press X here? Does it give me a description at all? No. Well, presumably one is the moon, one is the sun. One of these represents one of those. Anyway, so we just gotta push these statues to the sides. Let's push it all. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell in these these games, like the depth. I just push until I can't push it anymore, and then we hear a little click sound, and we do that with this guy here. And poor little Leon. He's injured. You can do it, buddy. Push. Oh, but yeah, I should have thought about that. It's possible to because of this, just the jankiness of PS1, playing this on PS1 or the PS1 version. There's not enough room for Leon to actually get on the other side of the statue to push it that way. So, but I think if I just push it a little more, I can go around. We'll just go around back. See, this puzzle solving at its finest. Look at this. But I don't know if there's enough room for me to push it from that side. Oh, thank gosh. There's just enough room for Leon to fit here. Okay, we're good. Originally, I think I thought that was like blood on the statue, but I think it's just like maybe rust. And then it drops the red soul. You can pick this up now, but actually I'm gonna leave it there for now. I don't think I need it right away. It's just something I'll leave there. I know where it is when I need it, so it doesn't take up that room in our very precious inventory. And then here we hear a bunch of shuffling, of course. I could probably make it. It's Star's office. Ah, dude, did I miss the entrance by a margin? Oh, okay, I made it in. I was close. I thought he was gonna get me. All right, we made it into the famous Star's office, Special Tactics and Rescue Service, right here. Oh, handgun ammo. I should maybe start killing more zombies. Yeah, here you can see it says the little, what STARS stands for. This is actually Albert Wesker's desk. Captain, we can see a little photo here. Picture of the STARS team. Jill and Chris are in there, and the rest of Bravo and Alpha team. Wesker, of course, with his iconic glasses. A little bit blocky looking. Even the trophy that says Chris Redfield won for marksman there's contest. I think is there a file around here? Nah. I think this is Barry's desk. Yeah, this is Barry's desk. The owner's probably a member of the NRA. I didn't know what the heck that was when I was a kid. That's some to do with registered guns in America, I think. And we have Chris's diary. That's Claire's Claire's brother, the guy who likes to punch boulders in Resident Evil 5, better known as. So here he just talks about his findings about, the T virus. It was Umbrella all along. We found this in the mansion. but no one really believed them. I mean, it was so far-fetched. And so we got Jill and Barry. Those was the survivors from the first game. Then there's another type of virus called the G virus that they find out about, or they hear rumored, I guess. So then Chris decides, this is where we see that Chris decides to go to Europe. So Claire Redfield's in the city of Raccoon to find Chris, but he's not here. And he's gone off to Europe to try to follow Umbrella and fight against Umbrella because no one was believing him here anyway. And he didn't tell his sister because he wanted her to be safe. So he felt like if he told her, she'd be in more danger. And then we get a unicorn medallion. Take that. And here's Claire now. Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
This is the start of Leon's cheesy one-liners.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary.
Like their little hands are stuck like Lego hands.
Get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch.
She can't grab it. Let's put it here. Aw, Claire looks so sad. Your brother's not here. I'm sorry. I wonder where she came from. Like, how far did she travel to come to Raccoon? Raccoon City. Got Rebecca's moving in. She's like she was the newest member to the Bravo team. Whose desk is this? This is Jill's desk. Good chance it's her boyfriend. Huh. You can see her little hat. Barely. This one maybe was... I'm guessing this was the pilot. If Barry has a desk, Chris has a desk, Jill has a desk. It could have been Joseph or could have been the pilot. Anyway. There's got to be something good in here. Well, look at that. Another shotgun. Alright, let's try to move on. And see you later, Claire. So, we've seen... Oh, yeah, I think there's zombies out here. Still. Yeah. Hey, guys. Oh, no. Alright, there's not enough room for me to kill this guy without... Like, I will take damage if I'm using the handgun, but there's a chance I can kill him with a shotgun. Or at least get space. I think this is a dead end. Or like, it's locked from the other side, or you need a key. Yeah. Spade is etched under the keyhole. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so from here, let's take the handgun. I got way more handgun bullets. A little bit more room here. I can't really see anything, but I'm gonna start shooting. And this is Resident Evil for you. 1998 version. Let's go. You don't know what's there. You have an idea. Obviously, we know it's the zombies in this case. We do know what's there, but where is it exactly? Just take a shot in the dark. Hopefully, you get a hit. And this is why the audio matters so much, because that situation. Okay, just one sec. I want to get the knife out and just double check, because if I walk past them and they're still alive, they're gonna have a little bite on my ankle. Ah, they still did. You son of a... Come on. I guess I was too close. Leon still got a little ankle biter there. But amazingly, we're still in orange or yellow caution. Alright, so we're gonna now backtrack just a little bit because we have the unicorn medallion, which we can use back at the lobby. There's this awkward, like, there's this eeriness that comes with how, like, still the environment is. Until you get these guys. I don't think I can go through that. Other door was locked, right? I don't have the key for that. I think I have to go this way. Oh my gosh. Right. I remember that happens, but I wasn't sure when. Oh no, they got me. Oh, let me go. Little hands. They're using their strong hands. Look at this. After all this time, still jump scares. Oh, the liquor's still in here. You can hear its little noise it makes. Shotgun. It's fast. It can run fast. It can jump. And if your health is low enough, it'll leap and just slash you open. Let's go shotgun. Maybe I'll eat this green herb here. Just to be safe. Why is it green herbs? I don't know. They have healing properties. They're a native plant to Arklay mountains. Or whatever. It's right there, isn't it? Is that the behind? Hey, we're behind it. Hasn't noticed me yet? Oh, okay. That's odd. Oh, maybe because it's blind? And we're being quiet. I didn't even... All this time, I never even noticed that. Like, I know in the remake you can get around them if you're quiet, but I never tried doing that in the original. Yeah, look at it. Wow. Oh my gosh. How much of a Resident Evil veteran am I if I didn't even know, like... Well, I learned later, but I've never used that in this version of the game. We can just get by, though. Just gotta be quiet, though. I've always just gone guns blazing. To be fair, I was scared back then. I was a child. Now we're going back to it as an adult, and it's a little bit of a different experience, I gotta say. Alright, so we can put this unicorn medal in here. Oops, I pressed X on it. Give me the little description. It's a little like cutscene. Sparkly. What do you have here? A spade key. Alright, let's examine. Because I think it'll tell you. Just... Really, you don't really have to do that. It just changes the description to spade key. Alright, so that'll open up some doors for us. And let's go check out... Go check out the other side. I'm gonna put away the first aid. Oh wait, I can't... I don't have an item box here, do I? It's in the other room, yeah. This room over here. The first aid is... It's good because it'll give you full health. So you don't want to use that if you're only hurt a little bit. You'd rather use the green herbs. The herbages. The suspense does wear off a little bit with the doors. Maybe until you're in a new area. I missed the part in the remake where they have a police officer just get chopped off like in half by a shutter door. We don't see that in this. But we do see a whole hallway full of zombies here. I'm just gonna start popping off these shots. Come on, you want some? I got 118 bullets, let's go! I'm about to back up a little bit. Uh-oh. There you go, shots in the dark. Oh, look at that reload, look at that reload action. That was actually like very cool at the time. Why he reloaded? This guy's getting close. Back up. Sometimes they get fast as they get close to death. I guess second time around because they're already dead. And the telltale sign is that they're little blood puddles. Just in case. Pull out the little knife. Okay, see this dude right here. Look at this faker! This guy has no blood puddle. Yeah, faker. And Leon's kind of like, his head's turned towards it a little bit, I think. Like, I don't know about this guy. There you go. Oh, shot him right in the butt. Yeah, he didn't like that. Here, you got it. Some zombie killing tactics. Stab him in the butt. When all else fails. Okay, let's see. I think, from my memory, this is gonna be another hallway. A brown hallway. Some zombies walking around. You can shoot him from here, I'm pretty sure, yeah. It is cool to see that little, like, shell pop off. That was so cool. For a PS1 game, I guess I don't need to resort to the knife as much as I am. Oh, back up, back up! Sometimes they do lunge. Got him. Damn, look at Leon's sneakers, man. This guy's vibing. Oh, he's still alive. Shank him. Oh, his arm popped off. Oh, he still got me. With one hand, call him the one-arm bandit now. Oh, we're hurt. A little bit hurt. I don't want to check that. I know what it is. Combine. Back up. Switching up to the handgun ammo. I'm sorry. This is my colleague. Officer down. Officer down. And the lady has different sounds too. Oh! Oh! Sorry. I'm supposed to protect and serve. This is awful. Killing civilians. But they're zombified. Rest in pieces. May your soul rest. Finally. Diamond key. Yes, we love our keys. All these doors are locked with a different key. Oops, I said no. I want to pick that up. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take the red herb. This is going to be locked probably. 50-50 chance. I feel like it's not 50-50. I feel like it's more like 80-20. Yeah, it's locked. A club. We need a club key. I don't know why, but they went with, what are those? There's like symbols for cards, I think. The club, the hearts, the spade. It's a little theme happening here. Ah, yeah, I remember this. This is a two-way mirror room. Thank goodness we're on this side, though. We can see if anyone's coming at us through the mirror. Here's a little key. I'll take it. So they did lock a few little items behind generic keys, which is what the small key is for. Sometimes it's like a little desk or it's a little closet, a cabinet. Is there anything else in here? There's got to be something else in here. Here we go again. See, this is what I was doing back in 1998, maybe 1999. I was probably like 9 years old or something. Just tapping X. Is there anything around here? No, nothing special, it says. But I think more than anything, it's to show you that on the other side of the two-way mirror, there's something shiny. So that's a key item over there. We're going to have to get in that room, but we're going to need a key for it, obviously. Won't expect anything else. But what kind of key are we going to need for it? Let's take a look. It's going to be a heart, probably, I think. That was a diamond. Do we have that? We have the spade. Yeah. Alright, we don't have it yet. Shape of a spade. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be back for that. And suddenly, the zombie bodies are gone. I think it was a way for back in the PS1 day just to maybe free up some, what do you call it? The I don't know, what do you call it? Random access memory, whatever. But I think what's funny is that in the movies, they actually, the Paul W.S. Anderson ones, they paid tribute to the fact that the bodies just disappear. You'll notice that in at least the first movie. I haven't been near yet. But it's kind of creepy from a perspective of like, oh, maybe they got back up. Maybe they're around somewhere. Right, this place is like full of zombies. To use the shotgun or not to use the shotgun? Let's see if we can get a little bit of room here. If we turn slightly and run forward. There we go. Turn around. Oh, this guy's eager. Yeah, he's eager. He's coming. He got close fast. Oh, how am I still caution? Or orange, yellow caution. Like, Leon is taking a beating. Okay, this guy's just pretending to be dead. Like his little neck. Look at his little head. It moves. It's tracking me. Okay, let's just don't get too distracted. Oh no, he still got me! Oh, am I gonna be dead here? No. Oh no, I'm gonna take more damage from behind. Oh, he's really hurt now. Look at him. He's wobbling. Oh, he takes so long to turn around. Danger. Red danger mode. And I have a red herb. If you're not familiar, you can't use a red herb by itself. It needs to be combined with the green herb, and it multiplies the effect of the green herb, but not on its own. It does nothing. So we're just gonna have to be a little careful here. But it's okay. We got some space. Just play smart. Come on, Maddonay. Just play smart. Boom. Keep it cool. I saw there was a question in the comments, but I'll get to that in a moment. This game actually make me sweat a little bit. Okay. After all this time, all this experience. Alright, so I'm just gonna stay clear of like walking over them, because I don't want to like get somebody to bite me. Alright, you too. I didn't forget about you over there. I don't want you feeling left out now. I can't see him. This is where it gets a little tense. What if he's still alive? What if he tries to grab my little foot? I can't see him. See, it like creates suspense in a way that you're not expecting. What if he grabs my toe? I don't know if he's dead. We need a different camera angle. Okay, what if we go over this way? Okay, actually know what? Let's go. I think there's some green herbs close by. And if I go this way. Is there another zombie in here? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're clear. Oh, he's moving slow. He's bleeding out. This guy, I don't think he can get us because I don't know if it's like because he's face up or something. Maybe he won't get up for now. Look at his derpy, but like, oh, he's gonna. I got scared. What if he grabs me? I want to piss him off. Oh, okay, we got a green herbs here. Oh, the sense of relief. Okay. I can't be looking like an amateur now. Get killed by a zombie biting my toe. How embarrassing that would be. Alright, combine. And now this will give us full health. Alright, now we're good. Creepy noises out here. I don't know if you can hear those noises. It's sound effects. They're spot on. It's very important, right? It makes up the vibe. Okay, now let's check this guy out. He's got some handgun bullets in his pocket. I'll take that. I don't think he'll get up. Alright. Not so scary anymore. See, now the bodies are gone. We know for sure they're dead because they're gone. But if they're still there, then you know what's up. I think that's just something there with a little green light. What's this? I think it's just an ink ribbon next to it. Oh, it's like floating. It's floating. I'm gonna check what's in this room first. I don't want to have my inventory full. That'd suck if they put a little zombie behind here on the ground. It's another green herb. This one, maybe I'll take it. Oh, there's something else? Another green herb. Nah. Unless I take it to combine it with the other one. I might forget it's there. You know what? Let's just grab it and combine. We can combine the green ones. I'm not going to remember it's hiding behind that desk. I think you can combine up to 3 of those green ones. Without the red. Okay, here's the safe. We have the digit combination for this, and it was in one of the files. I can't back out of this to check the numbers in the file, so I'm just gonna have to pretend to get it wrong. Pause, that's not it. Pull up this menu. We gotta do this old-fashioned way. Go to the file. Look at these little nice folders. Look, they're even color-coded. Police memorandum, there it is. See, this is back in the... We're going to use the paper and pen strategy. 2236. Good old paper and pen. And back up. Back out of here. Come on now. Oh, gosh. Exit. No, I keep going into it. Technical difficulties. Oh, it's triangle. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. On the PlayStation, usually circle buttons, back button. Ah, I just put in the wrong digit. Oh! Pressing X too quickly. Okay, it's 2. It's 2 again. 3, 6. Let's see what we're gonna get. Shotgun ammo. Is that a map? We got this police station map. I know it doesn't seem that exciting, but very useful actually in this game. Look at how derpy it is. So there's Leon, is the little green arrow. We're in the red room. they are nice enough that they have the locked doors flashing, and those rooms are not colored in. They're just empty. We haven't been there yet. And they even color-coded it, I think. Yeah, so the lobby is in the center, and then you can tell that... What's the directions? North? Oh, there's a little compass there. So on the west side, there's a spade. There's a key that we could actually unlock. We have the spade key, so we can use it over there. But the door that's closest to us is locked by... It's a red, so this is probably the key of... heart key? Yeah, let's confirm. This door right here. It's going to be locked by the heart, yeah. Okay. And I didn't go upstairs yet. On this side. Is that a file? I don't think I can pick it up. Okay, so... just look at the map again and go up to the second floor. We might be able to go up there. Let's check it out. If it lets us. Oh yeah, you asked me a question and I completely forgot to check. My bad. Jane from Accounting says, which Resident Evil movie is your favorite? Which is my favorite? If we're talking about the live action, the ones with Mila Jovovich, I would have to say the first one. The first one I felt was the most true to the source content. Locked from the other side, classic. Okay, we can't do much else there. And then for... I thought there was a cat behind me scratching on this thing. There was a moment ago. Ghost cat. But then there's also the animated ones. And it's harder to say which my favorite is of those ones. But like, yeah, I enjoy them more because they have the characters from the game. Like the live action have them too, but the focus is really on Mila Jovovich's character Alice, and she does not exist in the game. That always didn't sit well with me that much, so I was more partial to the animated movies, the computer generated ones. And out of those ones, maybe one of the newest ones was Death Island, I think. And that one, like, it was like a reunion. It was awesome. It had all the major players were there. You got to see Leon and Jill team up, and then you got to see Chris, and you saw Rebecca, and it was a fun time. Okay, so I'm going to use the small key in this room before I forget where to use it. Because there's a little desk in the corner. Use it there. Surprise, more handgun bullets. Okay, so what did we find out? We got the map, and we got the shotgun shells. We didn't get any other new keys there, but we at least, it reminded us that there's a door we should be able to unlock in the hallway with the liquor. Oh. Try not to run, right. We got the shotgun just in case. There he is. See if we can get by him. Excuse me, Mr. Liquor. Pardon me. It worked. Sucker. Alright, we're in some kind of photocopier room. Oh, there's a report here. September 20th. Not sure. I don't think this is important. Oh, I recovered the following items. A small amount of C4, an electronic detonator, some rounds, and an infrared scope. Did it say where they put it? No, it just says what he found. Okay, that might be important. Well, it's not that critical, but you do need it later. C4. Oh, there's an ink ribbon here. Oh, I didn't want to pick that out though. So we're running into the issue of inventory space. Your number one enemy is your inventory, and a full inventory space. A full inventory means you can't pick up more stuff. Unless, in this case, we already have handgun ammo, it'll stack, but for key items, they need their dedicated spot. And there's an item up there. It's a crane. Alright, so luckily, we're not too far from... I mean, technically you could use the green herb, but we're just going to put away some stuff. We're not too far from an item box. Oh, snap. He just dropped right in front of me. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, this hallway. Are the hands gonna pop out? No. I think there's a trick, like, only when you're heading in the other direction. Maybe? Alright, we made it through. No hands this time. Trying to grab us. So rude. Okay, these guys have been chilling for a minute, so maybe I'll just get rid of one of them. Or both of them. This guy's too close. Ooh. Got no face. Alright. That's one. I can see your little feet. Double check. She's still alive. Twitching. She gets up and falls back down. Alright, we don't have to worry about them anymore. Let's put some stuff away. There's that safe music. I remember playing it back the first times, like, oh, it was such a relief to hear this music. Especially when you're on the cusp of death, or the verge of death. Yeah, I'm gonna fully load the shotgun, and then put some of this shotgun ammo away. You don't want to overuse the shotgun too much. I was debating if I need to hold to healing items. We're on normal, so it's not too bad. So there's green herbs lying around. This is still locked, is it not? A diamond. Okay, we need the diamond key. So let's go back. Now we have some space to pick up the crank. Where do we use the crank? I haven't got there yet. The hand's gonna pop out? No. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I wonder what the trick is. Is it like you can pass through that hallway some amount of times? Oh yeah, gotta walk here. Liquor's right there. Oh, he sensed me. Oh, nice. Teleported to the room. Alright, we're gonna push this. Got the little ladder here, the little 3 steps. Get the crank. Alright, so I'm gonna have to check the map. Wait. Where else can we use this spade key? Second floor. Oh, see, this is why it's so handy. So if you keep running around aimlessly, like you can go through your ammo, you can take a lot of damage, go through your health. But looking at the little map here, we know that on the second floor we can use a spade key around that L-shaped hallway. Alright, the liquor's gonna be right up there. It's gonna be on the ceiling, right as we leave. Oh. Oh, run! Oh, it's a little tongue action there. No tongue on the first date, sir. Oh yeah, there's something else, I think. I think later you find a file that explains it, but let's see if we can do it now. So there's a bit of a clue because it says a sacrifice to the hellfire. And Leon has a lighter, so I think we can use it here. Yeah, there we go. You light the fireplace, and this other gem falls out magically. It burns the oil painting. It's kind of messed up, though. That painting is like a woman being tortured or something. Very messed up. This chief of police, something's not quite right with him. Now we have the second. There's only 2 of these red jewels, and I don't remember when we use it, but we'll know when we get there. So part of this audio track, there's like a door slamming every once in a while. And it really would get to me when I was playing, especially Resident Evil 3, I think. Because Nemesis is following you sometimes, and I would think that, was that Nemesis entering the room? So it would play with me a bit, really mess with my mind. Okay, so we have, again, we're 2 full here, so let's... I'm going to put the crank away for now. The red jewel. Let's head up to the second floor at the end of that hallway, past the STARS office, and we can see what's behind the spade locked door. I think there's I can't remember if it's on this side of the police station or the other side, but there's a library somewhere on the second floor. So eerie. You just hear his little footsteps. Oh, okay. We unlocked it. And it said, it asked me if I would like to discard. Oh, jeez. There's a horde in here. They're just having a little snack. Oh, you can hear the gushing. Let's just run past them for now. Excuse me, fellas. They're having a little lunch break. Oh, I don't want to be lunch. Let's run. Yeah, here we go. Here's the library. A bit of a different jingle. I think there's a red herb. Noted. I don't know if I want that right now. Okay, you can interact with some of these bookshelves. Mostly there's nothing useful, but this one mentioned Umbrella Corporation. Primarily on Umbrella Inc. But there's nothing, not that I remember anyway, that's important or even like telling you about the lore. Okay, so this is another little puzzle area. So we have to move the bookshelves, but the button is over there and we can't reach it from here. So we're gonna go up. Oh, and you remember that from the remake. there was a library in the remake, and Leon falls through a part of it. So they changed it a little bit. They changed there's not the same puzzle, but it's a direct reference to this part. Our hero falls. Hopefully he doesn't break his ankle. Game over. So then here we have the reference, and then we just need to line it up. It's not too complicated. So we can interact with this red button over here. Will I push the button? Yes, and it pushes a little bit out, leaving enough room for us to get out. And then we can interact with these buttons. I have to move everything over one, I think. Maybe not all of them, but just, let's move this to the right. We're going to move this one over one. Oops, not left. We can't move left. Booyah. Okay, this is a key item, but we're not going to need it right away. Bishop plug. I'll take it for now, but we're going to use this later to, I think, to escape the police station. Might as well. Let's take this red herb too. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Alright, let's go here. And then we can lower this little ladder. So now we're back in the lobby in the second floor. Oh yeah, there's zombies. But there's enough room, I think? No. But there's be enough room to run past him. See if we can knock him down. Oh, that's getting close. Okay, he's knocked down. Oh, he's actually dead. Again. That's okay. So we can press this button here. There's a lot of times where it asks you if you want to push a button or not. Though this is nice because it creates a little shortcut between the second and first floor. A little reference here to the map. So you can tell, other than the top of that stairwell on the outside, we haven't explored the second floor on the east side. Before I do that, I want to see. I was going to go back to the item box, but to be honest, I think we're going to see an item box pretty soon. See if I can get around this guy. Might be enough room here. Ah, there's another one. Come on, make him tumble down. Oh, he's actually dead. Sorry there, buddy. Just trampling all over my coworkers. I'm sure he would have been fun to work with. Ooh, little small key here. There's that calming safe room music again. So we have a typewriter. There's an item box here. It's tucked away in the corner over here. Alright, let's put away this. We're not going to need this for some time. Oh, we have a green. Let's combine those two. Pull it up with circle. Oh, did I not grab that? No, I did not. Circle again. Combine. Put it away for later. Actually, I might put this away too. So the reason I don't carry around my shotgun ammo. I just reload the shotgun. I think it's full right now, actually. 5 is yeah, it's full. Fully loaded. just so I have it, just frees up that inventory spot. And unless it's like a boss fight, like I'm not using the shotgun constantly because it's harder to come by shotgun ammo. So I'm using the handgun. I'm occasionally a stab with a knife, especially if there's an opportunity. Like you have the stairwell, or earlier in the game we were standing on a dumpster, and you have that elevation, and you can just use that to your advantage and stab the zombies without using any of your ammo. There's a little file here. I'm not sure if this is important. It's the secretary, so she's talking about the chief of police in this one, I think. Yeah, so she accidentally moved one of the stone statues. This is referring to those that little mini statue puzzle where we shifted the statues and we got the red gem. This is your like clue that there's something there if you missed it the first time. Because Brian Chief Irons, or whatever his name is, he got all upset when the secretary like pushed or moved the statue. So he apparently likes to collect rare items, rare like pieces of art. But then she says that the bigger mystery is like, how does he have the money for this? Yeah, it just says right there, he was getting the money to pay for them. So it comes in with just yet another large picture frame. This one's talking about the one that we just burnt. It was a disturbing painting. It depicted a new person being hanged and was appalled by it. They were appalled by it. But the expression on his face was like, he leered at that painting. Why would anyone consider like something like that to be a work of art? So it gives you like, it's a little like subtle, I would say, the way that it shares some of the lore of the world and the characters. If you don't take the time to read the files. Let's go ahead and save. It's been a minute, so why not? It just makes me feel a little bit more at ease, just in case. We have more than enough ink ribbons. But if you're going for like there's like a certain run of the game where you can only save so many times, and you want to be more careful with how often you're saving the game. But this is not that. We're just having fun with the game. We're going back through it and just sharing it with everyone, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so now we're going further into the east side. Yeah, it's the east wing on the second floor. Oh, another shambling police officer. Ooh, it's right in my ear. Ooh. Yeah, these must be some old ass floors. Like, they're so creaky. Not the crows. No. I feel terrible, but I'm sorry. They're just, you know what? They're just poor victims in all of this. The T virus infected the crows. This guy got pecked to death. Oh, that's just, even on the PS1 graphics, like, that looks bad. Oh, he's got something? Oh, a little bit of hanging on him. Thank you, sir. These police officers. Oh, wait, something's gonna happen here. Okay, I spoiled it. But I think the crows break through the windows here. Similarly, like the dogs came through the window in Resident Evil 1. Yeah. What was that? That crow just looks like it just flew right into me and just fell. God, it's a little cheesy, but I mean, back in the day, right? This is prime Resident Evil. Sorry if I spoil that scare surprise. What do you call it? When it's not shock value. It's a jump scare. Jump scare. Okay, let me take a look. Let me take a closer look at this crank, because sometimes it's not the right kind. So this has a square shape, And what does this require? Oh, it doesn't say. We'll give it a try. No. Alright, this is not the right one. If we had the right one, then we could put out that fire. That's on the helicopter here. What's really cool, if I remember correctly, it actually shows you when this helicopter crashed. I think it was in Resident Evil 3. Like, Resident Evil 3 and 2 kind of happened simultaneously. So there are some events that kind of reference the other in each of the games. They're like very close proximity to one another. It's like the same, it's happening over the course of the same night. So I think it might have shown. I remember Jill comes to the police station. She only explores a small part of it, so I want to say she comes to the police station first, and then leaves, and then Leon and Claire spend more of their respective like parts of the game in the police station. Okay, where are we? We're on the outside, back on ground level. The map doesn't say much, but I know there's a door at the end. I just can't remember. I think there's a valve in there, and it's the valve we need to put out the fire. But the good thing is about being outside is you can just get around these zombies relatively easily. They're a little shambling slowly, so yeah, we get through right through there. And there's a little storage room, shed thing. Nothing special. Probably hasn't been working for some time, Leon says. I wonder, is he saying this out loud to himself, or is he just like, these are his internal thoughts? PS1. No voiceover, except for like some like very short cutscene and dialogue. Okay, I'll pick that up. And what else we have here? Some handgun ammo. You can save it if you want. There's more ink ribbon. Wow, they're very generous with these ink ribbons on normal. Okay, so I'll show you guys just for fun, but it's crazy how much of this game I actually remember just from all the times I've played it. But if you actually go to this door, that doesn't actually lead anywhere, but it does this neat thing. But there will be more zombies, but I'll just show you instead of telling you. Okay, let's open the door. Oh no! We released 2 zombies. That one looks particularly messed up. There's like ribs showing and patches is missing. So that's a little fun, kind of like surprise. Everyone's just out for a night stroll, I guess. Juked. It's funny that you start to see like the same zombie models. Like there's the one girl, and I think there's 2 guys that are civilians, and then there's the police officers with a hat or without the hat. Okay, so this is the valve we need for here. So let's use that. Go right on ahead. Give that a crank. Right. Release the water. Oh, it was an RPD police. It was a RPD helicopter. Probably somebody got infected and then attacked the pilot. We'll have to play the third one too and just see. Or maybe it shows you in this game. I can't remember. Maybe when you play as Claire, I don't know if it shows you something else. All we knows is that the helicopter wreck was here before we got here. I guess that's it, really? Like, is that... Oh, okay, right. So you got some handgun ammo. But more importantly, it's actually on the other side. So in the hallway, on the second floor, it was... I didn't show you, but... Because I ended up coming directly out to the little patio thing. But, the balcony. But there's a portion of the hallway that was covered by... It was blocked by the fire, I think. I'm trying to look around the corner for the crows. I can hear them. What happens if we're quiet? What happens, like, if we walk? No, they don't give a fuck. They're coming. It's not like the liquor. If you walk and you're polite, you know, respect the liquor space. No, they don't give a shit. They're coming for me. No, Leon's little hairdo is gonna get messed up. But to die, could you not, like, to die by, like, a bunch of little pecks from the crow, like... That reminds me that someone else dies that way in the first Resident Evil, and he's actually part of the STARS members. He's a member of the Bravo team. What a way to go. Oh, he got a little free bite in there. Just because I wanted to use the knife. Oh, yeah, the knife caught on the wall, too. You need to hit it at the right angle. It's like a sharp-ass knife. I see you over there. Look at the little creeper. Creeping around the corner. Little peeping Tom. Why don't you come on out there, buddy? Can I hit him from here? Let's see. Oh, he's moving into... There we go. He's moving into our view there. When they stumble back like that, if you shoot them one more time, they do typically will fall. Shot him right in the back. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. So this is the other part of the helicopter that's inside the RPD. So I think I may have missed this when I first played this, but there's a door here. Doesn't look like it's possible to get to the other side. So I think I want to say in Claire, like in this case, because I'm playing as Leon, if you play as Claire in scenario B, you use the C4 to blow this up, and you actually do get access to whatever's behind this door, which I think is the chief of police's office. But for now, I don't think we mess with that at all. He just says, like, it's inaccessible. But we get to... Let's pull up the map here just so we can see. Okay, we're in this room now. That's why we had to put out the fire. So you can kind of see... I'm trying to point at it. You can't see what I'm pointing at. But on the other side of the hallway, that was the outside part, so you can see how putting out that fire translates over to the hallway. I didn't show you before, but yeah, that's what's going on here. That's why that was important. And so this is just like a stash, I think, of like extra stuff. Oh, shoot. Now that I picked that up, I won't be able to pick up what I need from here. Again, full capacity. And the diamond key. Okay, we're gonna have to come back here. An armored stone statue. The stand reads, Tyrannos, the brave, revives with 2 lights. So on either side of him, there's a woman, and there's a hole about the size of a fist for like a necklace, it looks like. We know what to do. We need to go to get those 2 red gems. which we've already seen, so we just need to get them and bring them back. Luckily, there's an item box that's not too far from here. We just need to go around the corner, just dip into this room, drop some stuff off, and we can go back. But since, you know what, since like we're gonna have to go back anyway, to put the 2 red stones in place, we might as well do it all at the same time. So let me drop off the valve. The crank, I think we use that on the 3rd floor. Let me just, yeah, why don't we'll keep that for now. Stack our shotgun ammo. Maybe we'll put away the knife for a minute. Okay, so let's go to the other side to get the redstone. Remember we left that where we found it? I thought this guy was dead. Didn't I deal with you already? Ooh. Yeah, now he did. He gone. He ain't gonna be in Resident Evil 3. Yeah, this guy's walking like... Yeah, there's enough room there to get by him. Is there anything down here? I don't think so. There might be something we can pick up. Nah, nothing. So this was a map in Dead by Daylight. They put it in there, and it's like such a maze. And even though I spent so much time playing this, and even in the remake, like I still get lost in the DVD version of the map because they've added so many shortcuts, and it's almost it's just not the same. I put away the little key, didn't I? I want to use the little key. Okay, let's go up here for a second, because let's see if this is open here. We can actually use the crank. There's a room on the 3rd floor where you can like lower a staircase. Doesn't make much sense. Like there's a little hallway that leads to one room. Just structurally speaking, doesn't make the most sense, but oh well. All right, right here. It's a square hole. Okay, this is where we use this. A little squeaky, gotta put a little bit of oil on that. Okay, now we got rid of that, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Let's go upstairs. And I don't think I can do this yet, actually. As I get closer, I'm starting to, like, it jogs my memory. You need to use a gear, I think. There's this cog system missing. Yeah, so you can push the button now, it won't do anything. It just makes that awful sound, and it shows you that it's not, there's something missing, so. You can't do that for now. But at least we've used that crank. That's one less thing we gotta carry around. Not much else going on the 3rd floor of the precinct. Precinct? Okay, so let's go down to the 2nd floor. Right, we're backtracking so we can get the red jewel. But I remember, if you recall, there, to get here we passed a room. It's a very small room with a bunch of zombies in it. And that's standing between me and the rest of the 2nd floor on the west side, so I don't know if I want to go through there. Decisions. You know what? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Why not? I don't feel like going all the way around. We got lots of handgun ammo. We'll deal with it. Right here, look at that. Booty shot. That's square. It's a very square booty. How many are there? There's like 5 of them. Oh, there's another one. It's a little bit eager too. Okay, 1, 2. There's the 3, 4. I think we already killed another one. This guy's not moving yet. Let's just pop one off at this guy, just in case. Haha! Knew it. Can't trust these zombies. They play dead. They play possum sometimes. I mean, they're very dead, right? But they play even more dead. Oh man, I think that was 5 of them. Maybe, oh, this is the original guy they were feeding on, but he turned, I think. And I think there's some handgun ammo here for our troubles. Yes, it's all coming back now. This, unfortunately, this is blocked. This is literally on the other side where I'm trying to go. Yeah, I just want to, like, literally on the other side of this door. That's the area with the statues. That's where I want to grab the red jewel. But there's no way through this way. But there's a little, like you see at the bottom of the door, there's like a opening. I'm pretty sure Claire, in Claire's story, you have little Sherry Birkin. She's just a child at this time. And she crawls through there at one point. Now, I'm pretty sure this hallway's clear, I think. We killed all of them. So we're good to just zip on over here, grab as fast as you can in Resident Evil with all these doors slowly opening and closing. Let's grab this little jewel. Thank you. And then we'll head back, grab the diamond key, and the we'll put both of the red jewels in that little puzzle and see what's there for us. The way I've heard it described is that similarly, like just this in this one, it's the RPD, right? In the first one, it was the mansion. So usually, what they're doing with these classic Resident Evil games, it's a bit of a puzzle box, and you have to figure out how do you navigate these buildings, especially with all the locked doors and the puzzles. And so, yeah, it's a survival horror game. You have to manage resources. It's all creepy and all that. There's creatures, but at the same time, it's a bit of a puzzle game. And not just in terms of the puzzles that you've seen with like the red gems and moving the statues and the shifting the bookcases in the library, those kind of puzzles, but just like geographically, it's a bit of a maze, right? So it's a puzzle in that sense as well. And so really, when you dive into it, there are ways though to navigate that puzzle in a way that's beneficial for you, because there are going to be hallways that are safer than others. Once you get to have a familiarity with the game, there are places that you can avoid because you can use an alternate route. One example that comes to mind distinctly is in Resident Evil 1. There's a door. It's very a convenient door because of the position and how it leads to the second floor and all that. But the point is that the doorknob, it's like loose, so you can only use it so many times, which was very clever mechanic. I think that was in the remake or the first one. No, actually, I think it was in both the original and the remake of the first game. So you had to consider, is this really when you want to use that door? So if there's a case where it's like really dangerous, you might want to wait until you really need to escape that way, for example. Alright, so we're back in our room. We have the 2 red gems with us this time. Let's see what this gets us. So his chest opens up. Oh. Thanks for the follow. Let me see, I just got a notification. GOHDHJ. Go HDHJ. What's up? Appreciate it. Will you take the king plug? Yes, I will. So you see the theme? Because before we saw the theme with the keys, which actually... That's good. One second, I'm nerd out here. So we have the keys right here. This is like a good buddy of mine got them for me. We can put it in the camera. So we have the keys that are like the theme based off of the... What are they called? Suits of cards or whatever? The club, the hearts, the diamonds. Similarly, we have these plugs, which we don't even know what to... This happens often in Resident Evil games. Like, you don't even know what is this for. But these ones are chess pieces. And we're going to use that later to get out of here. You just know it's important. But where and when, it's like anyone's guess. But for now, we have the diamond key. And we're starting to collect the pieces, which ultimately is to get the heck out of here. We don't want to hang out in Raccoon City. I remember seeing this, I think it was online, it's like a meme about you have to spend so much time in the world of the last game you just played. And for me, that would be Resident Evil. Like, oh shit, I had to spend like a year in Resident Evil trying to survive. I think they would have nuked the whole place by then, though. Alright, let's bounce. Oh. I was expecting a liquor to jump out of this place. The window on the ceiling. I guess it's only on normal, maybe that's why. Maybe only on hard, or maybe it's on the scenario B with Claire. I distinctly remember that, because it probably scared the heck out of me when I was first playing these games. Again, it like blew my mind that you had a whole other experience waiting for you. But the trick to it, and this was a secret for a lot of people that didn't know about, after you played as Claire or Chris, I mean Leon or Claire, my bad. Once you played and beat the game the first time, with that same file, I mean this is the days of the late 90s, right? The memory card, you'd load that up with the second CD, because there's 2 CDs. I have them kicking around. And you would actually be able to access scenario B. So decisions you make this time around actually would have an impact the next playthrough, which was unreal at the time. It was really forward thinking. It was ahead of its time, and really got your money's worth, let's say, out of the game, because it wasn't just once playthrough as Leon, one playthrough as Claire. No, there was a whole other experience waiting for you. And I mean like different bosses. You fight different bosses. So very cool. Okay, so I have this little small key, and I want to use it before we move on. Let me check here. Check the map. Okay, so yeah, back in the library there was a little, so easy to miss. Yeah, I'm just gonna backtrack to the library for a moment, because I forgot the small key the first time we went back. But there's a little drawer, you can use it. Oh, this guy's usually further down by the time I get here. There's not enough room here to run past him. Let's just fill him up with some bullets. Sorry, my dude. Is he dead? You just want to double check, because I don't, like, I might as well kill him. We've already put that many bullets in him. Because if we leave and then we come back, I'm not sure it actually, the damage will stay. Like, I don't think that the damage, it'll, like, the game will remember how many bullets you put in him. It might reset that when it respawns the enemy. Actually, I'm not sure. We'd have to maybe test that out, but let's combine this and reload. It's a bit of a habit I have. Just reloading in the menu could really make a difference under some circumstances, because you don't get caught reloading. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We've been in and out of this area, and like this tiny little desk in the corner, unassuming desk, there's actually something in there, and it's worthwhile because it's an attachment for your handgun. And this is honestly not something new to the series at this point, because in Resident Evil 1 there was a shotgun I think you could upgrade with another attachment. This is just a continuation of that, so it's pretty cool. And I think they just really built on it with Resident Evil 3, because in that game you're fighting Nemesis, and if you take him on, like, you don't have to fight him every time, but if you defeat him multiple times, he actually does drop some stuff for you. Sometimes it is attachments for your weapons, but he's a tough dude. I still kind of get creeped out fighting Nemesis, even after all this time. Even with like the graphics from the PS2 era, PS1 era. Okay, so I'm kind of busy reminiscing here. What are we doing? So we have the diamond key. Let's pull up the map. And it's handy because we can see where can we use the diamond key. So right away we know this is now the first floor. At the bottom of the stairs, where we've been many times, we can finally get in that room. And that room that's on the east side there, you can see the little black room. We've explored all around it, but we have not gone in that room. So there's a safe in there. We'll get into that. But then that is actually connected to the room where we last saw Marvin. Remember, at the beginning of the game, he locks the door. He held us at gunpoint. He's like, help the survivors in the other room. Well, other survivors, we haven't seen any yet. But, yeah, Marvin's back in there. So we'll go back downstairs, check that out, and then hop over to the west. There's this thing from elementary school I remember that was like, for remembering your directions. It was like, never eat shredded wheat. So you remember. It's a little thing I still use to this day. So I think I was mixing up the east and the west, but we'll hop over after we go visit Marvin, get what we need out of that room that's locked. We'll hop over to the the east side. There it is again. And we'll use the diamond key again. Oh yeah, I didn't explain the attachment. Like, you can actually mess around with the settings here. So you have an option to put it on auto or manual. So manual will be like one shot per trigger pull, and then auto is like a burst fire. I think of like 3 shots at once. So it's like do, which is, it's neat, and it can help you really take out zombies, but at the cost of ammo. Like, you go through ammo faster. So it's a decision you have to make. If you're playing on the harder difficulty, you might want to keep it on manual. If you're counting your bullets and you're low. If you got lots, I mean, especially if you're in a hallway that's like full of zombies, you might want to turn on the auto and just really, especially if they're closing the distance like pretty quickly. When they're close to you, this can really come in handy, especially if you don't have the shotgun. So I like to keep the shotgun handy though. I'm not sure if you can hear that, but that's a cat feeder going off. So It's a little bit like burst fire, but the pellets of cat food. Okay, let's unlock this door. Finally get in here. Just gonna take a sip of my tea. Oh shit! It's the wrong time to take a sip of tea. Alright, right here. Let's put on auto. Let's light them up. Oh wait, I think I turned off the auto. Shit! Is it on auto or is it off auto? God damn it. I don't know. Maybe this is on auto and I can choose manual here. They're really close. I'm sweating a little bit. Ah, yeah, I knew he was too close. Yeah, see, still single shot. What the heck? Okay, manual. Do I need to confirm? There we go, Leon. Let's get it. Let's get it. Defend yourself, boy. Reload. Yeah, you want some too? Damn, you're probably the guy who took a little chunk out of me. Okay, so took a little bit of fumbling there, but that's the auto. Okay, it's on auto. It's been a minute since I've done that. Wait, one of them might be alive still. I hear something. I'm gonna switch it back to manual. So we went through bullets quickly there. Alright, they're dead. It might actually be, I think it's around the corner. It's so hard to tell with these camera angles, but yeah, something started to move. There he is. Get some space here. Come around the corner here. Oh, frick, I missed. 4, 5 shots? Oh, there's another one. Damn, how many of you guys are having a little party in here? Ooh, that sounded like it hurt him. I'm always a little bit sus when they land face down, because that's when they grab my ankle and they take a little bite. But I see some blood there, but I don't know if it's the other guy, so I'm just like gonna walk this way, over these guys, and see if that works. And that guy right there, I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust them. This is why I need my knife. It's hard to tell. Is there blood there? Like the blood puddle? I don't know. Alright, so this is their like evidence locker room. Wow, we went through a lot of ammo. We find a piece of film. So in the remake, if you're familiar with the remake, there's that room where you put in a code, like a 3-digit code, and it unlocks all these little mini lockers. That's how they adapted this room in the remake, but for now it looks like these like little lockers, but one of them I think has I think a key code. Might be on the other side of this. It's clever what they did in the remake, though, because they purposefully had buttons missing, and you have to go find them. Just, I don't know, either it's kind of a pain in the ass sometimes, but it's a part of the puzzle solving, I'm telling you. Shotgun ammo? Okay, that's it, maybe. You know, I think I might be confusing is Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3, you come here, too. And there's a diamond that you need to get out of an area, and that's what I'm thinking about. So for Leon, I just got this film and shotgun ammo. All right, let's go check on Marvin. See if he's still kicking. Mr. Marvin Branhall. Ooh. Music is creepy. It doesn't sound It's not good. Oh, there he is. I can see him. It looks like a fight went down. It's a little decapitated zombie. No chance he's gonna bite my ankle. Marvin, my boy, how are you? Oh no, Marvin, not you too! Oh damn, what's happening with his eyeball? Oh, one shotgun shell put him down. I'm sorry, Marvin. Oh. This day is a heavy cost. He's a good officer. Such a shame. Alright, I'm gonna use this green herb, just free up some space. And there's a shiny key here. So I remember Marvin being tougher than that. Might be just because I'm on normal. But he's actually stronger than usual, so you didn't really get a chance to see because I just put him down. But he's faster than your typical zombie and does more damage. Here we have Leon's welcoming party. Oh, he left a little note for us. Yeah, you can see the subtle details, but like you see the pop, you see the little party hats. Like this is actually Leon little mini welcoming party because he was supposed to show up for his first day, and they're eager to welcome him to the team. And here's a little note. Congratulations on your assignment to Raccoon City. They were going to welcome him to the team, but then all hell broke loose with the T-virus outbreak. From all the guys at the RPD. Seemed like a good bunch. Those are the guys that we've been killing this whole time. RIP. Including my man, Marvin. Something that was interesting, like a little piece of lore. I think how did I learn this? I don't know if it was in the remake in a file or something, but it did explain that because of the what we know from Resident Evil 1 was that there was like these increase of these violent incidences that were mysterious. They were they couldn't explain what was happening at the time. It was the beginnings of the T-virus, but they didn't know that. And so to actually try to help like calm the public, the police station recruited more police officers, and that's actually why Leon is here in the first place. So he was it was actually part of like a more of like a mass recruitment or hiring and moving police officers reassigned to Raccoon City because of the increase of violent and gruesome murders happening. Well, they thought were just like maybe homicides or whatever, but it was actually the T-virus starting up to show its ugly head. I don't know why I interact with this computer. We don't need to do anything else with this. So we can develop this film in the dark room. I don't even know that we have to do that because whatever hint is in there, we probably already solved that. Let's take a look at the map. Like, how far is it? So the room with the dark room is at the bottom of the stairwell on the west side. See, I'm doing that. Now, I never eat shredded wheats. It's on the west side. So that's where the dark room is. I don't want to go this way. I have to go all the way around this, and there's a liquor, there's the hands in that one hallway. I don't want that. So, for now, let's just put it away. There's an item box here. Oh, look at this. I am stacking up these shotgun shells. I have almost 20 in there. That'll come in handy when we need to fight a boss. I said we rollin'. They hate them. Okay, so there's some green doors. We don't have that yet, but we have the heart key and the diamond key. So let's go ahead and use the diamond key first. So we'll get rid of that. There's a little surprise in there for us. Oh, bloodstains everywhere. But their bodies disappear. Maybe it became a bit of a running joke, I wonder. Like, the game just couldn't support all those dead bodies lying around. They couldn't. They had to free up that RAM or whatever. So we're on the other side of the interrogation room. We've been here before, but we were on the other side where you could look into the two-way mirror. And this time there is a cord here. That's going to be for the shuttered, the windows on the west side. There might be one of the... there's actually two places you can use this. We haven't even seen the other one. The other hallway with the windows. They're kind enough to give us a first aid. Kind of sus when they give you stuff. Maybe it hints at something bad is going to happen. And then we have something sparkly over here, which they put purposefully at the end of the room. It's a rook plug. We're going to go ahead and pick that up. Ooh! I was waiting for you. Run! I remember that. That scare got me good when I first played this. I didn't want to ruin it for you guys. Very clever. So that little creepy licker was watching me from the other side. Alright, so let's take a look at the map. We used up the diamond key. It's now discarded. There's the green is actually for the whatever this thing's called. The clover key? You can see this? I have it right here. But we don't have it in the game yet. So we have to get that first. For now, we're going to go to use the heart key. What lies for us there? I think that's the other place with all the windows. And then if that is the place, I can use the cord, and then we can like fortify that hallway. I heard a noise, but I think it's just the fans. Okay, yeah, discard. In Resident Evil 4, you could actually sell some of the keys to the merchant after they've been used up and they're useless. Some more green herbs. Yeah, here it is. So this is our first time coming here. So I don't think anything's gonna... I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think anything's gonna come through the windows. But you can just feel like it's very vulnerable. I feel vulnerable as a player. Like, we've seen the hallway where the crows come through the window. These windows are already broken. They're not the kind like where they're barricaded. In that case, it was the arms coming through. But like zombies will come through this eventually. Once I think on our way back. So I'm gonna go ahead here and fortify this hallway. It can't be activated since the cord is cut. Right. So let's use this. Replace the cord. Shut it down. Let's lock it up. I feel so much safer already. Don't have to worry about those zombies getting drop on us here. And more shotgun ammo. Nice. And this is a room locked by the club key. Okay, now we're gonna get to go down to the basement. Creepy basements. There's something about basements. They're just creepy. Even like I remember being scared of my basement growing up as a child. I didn't want to be down there. Maybe start with Home Alone. You know, he's afraid of the furnace in the basement. See, this is a different. I don't know if you can hear it clearly or not, but I'll describe this as a bit of a different sound. We know what the sounds like with the shuffling of the zombies. This is it's not the liquor because that was like more like a wet sound. I want to equip the handgun. It's the dogs. Zombie dogs. A little bit hard to see in the lighting, but there he is. Devastating up close, but we have an advantage with the space here. We'll take our pot shots. Keep it at a distance. And now that one's down. And I still hear the little... It's supposed to be the sound of their little paws and claws clicking on the floor. And they really did a good job of that in the Resident Evil movie, the live action with the first one. And if you pay attention, I think they made sure that sound was in there. Son sounds like he's running. Maybe he's stuck on the corner somewhere. There he is. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, there's two of them. Alright, let's... Shotgun. Sorry, I feel so bad. Poor doggo. Oh. Oh. That one's still alive. You want to wait till they get back up. But they do this like little growling thing each time. Just does not help them. Yeah, now he's dead. You're the little whelp. Okay, so now that this is clear, this is going to be locked by some kind of key card. It's the weapons room. Yeah, card reader right there. This is going to be open, I think, or locked. Yeah, it's Resident Evil. It's 80-20, I'm telling you. I think 80% chance it's locked. Okay, reload my shotgun. Alright, let's take a look around. I don't remember much being in here. Oh, what's this? It's a little map of the basement. Police basement 1 map. There we go. Take that. It's so easy to miss. Like, reserve power control panel. Routed to other areas. Insufficient power using 5 switches. All the power may cause a shortcut. What? Power supply. It's a switch. Will you move it? I don't remember what I need to do here, but sure. Just can mess with it. I'm guessing we're trying to get to 80 or something. So that's 14 points down, 36 up, I guess. There we go. Okay, supply. Oh, okay, I see. It supplied power to the card reader. Oh, it's a green herb. How's my health? I'm fine. I think it's really hard to resist the urge to like pick everything up, but I think once you have experience with the game, you learn, especially after you've done speed running, that you don't need to pick everything up. And sometimes it can work to your benefit, actually. Ooh, autopsy room locked. Club again. I think it takes a bit to get the club key, and that's the last thing that we need for the police station to open everything else. But what I was going to say is because you only have so much, we know there's only so much you can carry. When you leave some green herbs around, you can pick them up when you're in that area and you're low health. It's right there for you. So sometimes actually can work to your benefit to not pick stuff up. Again, I hear the little clickety clackety of the dogs, the zombie dogs. It's probably at the end of this. Let's see if I shoot and I hear it. That's how I'll know. I didn't hear nothing. Shot air. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh, they jumped over. Oh no. Missed me. I guess I could just try to... There's a manhole in the floor, so... I could just try to leave. Manhole lid is open. Ladder leads down. Will you go down? Yes. So you can use this to your advantage. Like, running away is a valid strategy. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Especially with these games. You don't have to fight every enemy. It's a strategy, actually. Is this locked? Let's check. This is not locked, surprisingly. It's a safe room. Alright, let's give it a little... Let's do a little ink ribbon save. Put this plug back. Maybe I'll save the first aid for the boss fight. Stack my shotgun shell. Ooh, 22 shotgun shells now. Alright, save this. Overwrite. Oh, sure. So, I'm a little tangents. Here's another one for you. I learned back in the, in the PS1 era, PS2 even, to do multiple saves. And the reason I say that is because this is the days where your disc might get scratched up, your memory card might have an issue, something gets corrupted. So it's better to stack the save files. But this is now on the PS5. It's all digital. I'm not running a disc that can be scratched. So I'm a lot less worried about it. But yeah, that was a hard lesson. I remember, if you remember, what's it called again? Blockbuster, Jumbo Video. I remember being a kid and renting games, and my mom wasn't she was very loving parent, and but she wasn't crazy about my hobby of playing video games. But every once in a while, it was a special treat to rent a game. Oh, I'm trying to go through here, but it's too small for an adult. That's going to be for Sherry in Claire's story. I guess this is just a dead end for now for Leon. Huh. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I rented a game, and I came home. Remember, this is the PS1. This is the discs. They were not as hardy as your Blu-ray nowadays. Pardon me. And I remember that the game didn't work, and I was trying to tell my mom it froze. It wouldn't even start. It would just barely get past the intro, the logo of the publisher or whatever. But my mom was a little bit tough because she's well, that's the game you chose. I mean, if you were to go right back to those rental places, you probably would have been able to get another game. But my mom wasn't going to go out of her way to drive me over there again, so that was pretty sucky. Back then, it was a very real possibility that your game wasn't going to work. It was going to freeze, and if it was too scratched up, yeah, you were kind of screwed. So, gamers, we have it good now. Definitely. Especially for those young gamers that are growing up with the tech we have now. It's oh! Oh, what was that? Enter Ada. The blocky Ada.
Sorry about that. When I saw the uniform, I thought you were another zombie.
That's fair. There's so many zombies walking around that are dressed up as police. Well, they were police.
Ada Wong.
And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for some guy named Ben.
Looking for some guy named Ben.
Always looking for a scoop. I heard he was locked up in the cell block, only there's a wrecked car barring the entrance. I've been trying to find another way inside.
We found a survivor, finally.
If we work together, we can move this thing. Give me a hand here, will you?
Oh yeah, I can give you a hand. I'm the stoic police officer. Madam? Let me just check first. What's around here? I think it's just a green herb. The little music is so mysterious. I guess there's not much to look around for. Who are you? Oh, you can't talk to her anymore. The handbrake is loose. Can't move it alone. Let's go. 3. On 3 there. Here we go. Put your back into it now. Wow, these two are strong. This is a monumental moment. It's the first time Leon meets Ada. They have such a story together now. That's where it all began. Are we going this way? Like, she's waiting for me, I guess. I gotta go through the door, then she just teleports. But there she is.
Ada, wait!
There she goes off. Leon's always trying to keep up. She's always a couple steps ahead of him. Like, literally, but also, like, figuratively. I'm not even sure where she went. I'm in the dog kennel now, I think. I hear the dogs, but I think they're caged up. Yeah. Oh, jeez. You know what that means. Something's gonna set them. There's gonna be something that happens that'll come through. There's another manhole here, but you need the tool for it. Red herb there. I think we'll come back. They're great at creating that sense of like unease because you feel like they're gonna come through at any moment. At least when you first play the game, right? Because they're like coming at you. You hear the noise of them banging on the cage, but I know that there's gonna be a particular thing that'll set them, that will release them, like a triggering event. Lock appears to be open. Okay, we gotta go through here. This is probably where Ada went. She's looking for a guy named Ben. There could be so many Bens around here. Could be a zombie. So, oh, it's a green herb? Sure, I'll take a green herb. And then here's a blue herb, or is that green? Oh, it's blue! So if you're not familiar, the blue herb is for poison. Ah, got stuck in the corner. Are you Ben? Sir?
Let me guess. You must be Ben, right? Get up, now!
Wow, that's not the way to talk. You're a police officer.
What do you want? I'm trying to sleep here.
Is this the guy?
Ben?
Leon doesn't even know anything about Ben.
That you knew something
Hostile.
about what's been going on, didn't you? What did you tell them?
And who the heck are you?
I'm trying to find my boyfriend. His name's John. He was working for a
Oh, now she's looking for a John.
Based in Chicago, but he suddenly disappeared 6 months ago.
Is it a John Doe?
I heard a rumor that he's here in the city.
I don't know anything. And even if I did, why would I want to tell you?
The disrespect just turns his back on us.
Does anyone know where they put the key to this cell?
I have it right here, officer. But I'm not about to leave this cell.
He has the key to his own cage, his own jail cell. Smart man. He's like, I'm not opening this door.
Like
With all those creatures out there.
I'm not leaving this cell.
The smartest guy in this place.
Right to me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere.
Get out of here. You're gonna lead it to me?
What?
Yep.
Look, if you
oh man, Ben has no idea what's been going on out there.
But do you even know how to get out of the city? There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the
saw the manhole.
But it won't be easy.
The sewer entrance. I saw a report about that. Ada, she's the doer. She'll get things done. Oh, look at that. They conveniently pop up the map and it's like annoyingly beeping at you. This is where we're talking about. This is literally down the hallway. I was just there. There's the kennel with the little circle. And this is what this little sparkly thing is. This is the hook to open the manhole cover. Well, thanks, what's his name? Ben? Can I talk to him again?
There's a kennel in the back of the building. Inside the kennel is a manhole. Go through and it'll lead you to the sewer entrance.
Oh, he just repeats himself.
It won't be easy.
Alright, man. But we heard like some kind of screaming before. When he's like, I ain't getting out of this jail cell. I'm staying right here. It's not a bad idea. But I mean, if they're going to nuke the city, you probably want to get a move on. But we don't know that yet. Yeah, so we got the manhole cover opener. There's a red herb in here. I have a feeling the dog's gonna pop up. Should I put this in auto? Doggy want a treat? Okay. Not coming out yet. Get this herb. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm sorry. I fully expected that, but the sound right in my ears still. And this song is pure panic. Oh, my gun's not even in auto mode? Like, come on, man. Jesus. Just for a red herb? Damn, you can have the red herb back. Damn. They're very protective. Is there anything here at least? Some dog food? No. Damn, that was loud. I don't know if that was loud for you guys. That was loud for me. The right tool. Yeah, we have the tool right here. Also, when we mix, I don't know if that's like primary colors science or not, but like we mixed a blue, a red, and a green, and it just looks like a pile of shit right there. In a little, the cardboard, I don't know whatever he's using to mix these herbs. The little palette thing. Looks like someone took a dump on there. He's gonna eat it to heal himself too. Ooh, the spiders. This is a new enemy now. This is like we're seeing not new to the series, like we would have seen the spiders in Resident Evil 1. But this is the first time we're seeing them in Resident Evil 2. They can be quick, they can poison you. They have a little projectile spit some poison at you. I just dodged them. Just my dodging skills on display. It's a septic pool. Did Ada come through here? This is a safe room, I think. With an item box. That little tune. I like that you can kind of hear the tune before it like loads and you can see where you're going. So just in case, it puts you like immediately at ease, right? I felt like that in every case with the safe room. Where I'm gonna put that poo-poo in there for later. And I got a full shotgun. I'm running a little bit lower on my handgun ammo. I don't know if it's worth taking the knife with me. Maybe we can just keep dodging zombies for now. With an ink. Do we have to fight a boss soon? I don't remember if we have to fight a boss now or later. Maybe I'll bring some shotgun ammo. Where did Ada go? Maybe she's in here. You can hear the little clank of the catwalk thing. Ada just disappeared. She's a magician. Okay, here's where we're going to use all these plugs. I guess they're like some kind of spark plug. Yeah, the king, the rook. The person who designed this was a big fan of chess, I guess. Bishop and knight. Don't have any of them on me. We have most of them. I think we're missing one. The green, not the green one. We need the key, the green key, to get the other plug. There's Ada. I think maybe she'll get us the key. Oh, we get to play as her.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet. My name's Leon. I'm with the RPD.
She doesn't care. She's like, eh.
It's a dead end.
Nobody asked what your name was, Leon.
You think we can get upstairs through this shaft? Give me a boost. I'll go and check.
Yeah, that's right. You get to play. I think you get to play as her for a little bit. We need Ada's help to get the clover key. Damn, what does she even have? I need to check. She got a handgun with 13 shots loaded, 45 handgun bullets, a first aid, and a personal item here, a picture. Let's check that out. Fairly recently. Looks like maybe it's her and, who was she looking for? John, I think? Maybe it's John. Who the heck is John? I don't know. Alright, so we have some ammo. Pardon me. Oh, dodged you. Is this... Yeah, okay, let's use this. Oh, thank gosh, we got out of there before they could take a little bite of little Ada snack. If I remember correctly, anything we pick up, she can... I think she'll give back to Leon, so let's take that as a little gift. And that might be all that's down here. Yeah. You remember earlier there was like a ramp, and I think I said that Sherry can use it. I think this might be the other side. So I think for both characters, if you're playing scenario A, whether it's Ada or it's Sherry, either one of them, you play, I think, at this part to get the key. Although Sherry doesn't have a way to fight, I think. She's just a kid. I don't think they can give her a gun. Sewage disposal map, sure. Oh, yeah, yep. This is come back. Will you move it? I should have said no, but this shows us we need to lower the... We need to have the water drained so that we can move the boxes and then have it rise so that we can cross the gap. It's kind of random. But there was a very similar puzzle for Resident Evil 1, I want to say. Yeah, in the basement, there was like a... you fight like a shark at some point. And to get to the shark, there was a similar kind of puzzle, I think, to move these boxes around. I mean, to be fair, I mean, they were kind of limited at the time, right, by the technology, but I think they did a good job, but all things considered. So it's a little off, isn't it? Okay, I think we need to just climb over top. It's like a smidget off. I think we just need to push this a little bit. There we go. The detail. Attention to detail. Okay, we made our like makeshift bridge. We gotta raise the water level. Get the key. It's a very short part where we get to play as Ada. For the first time in Resident Evil. But we see her often come up, like she has a prominent part in Resident Evil 6. She has a whole little story. She has her own DLC in Resident Evil 4, which was called Separate Ways. And then she helps Leon quite a bit too, as she like appears when you're playing Resident Evil 4. And what else? What are her other notable appearances? I guess I want to say in Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles, which basically was like it was an on-rail shooter game, originally came out on the Wii. It kind of summarized the events of a couple of Resident Evil games, so she was in there.
Leon, can you hear me?
Ada.
And what else?
Anything?
She was a playable character in Operation Raccoon City with that online PvP mode.
Here's one more.
I might be wrong about that. I had to double check. With the shotgun shells just like knock him out.
I'm going to have to find another way around. I'll catch up with you later.
See ya.
What? Ada, wait!
So something she's described as like a mysterious lady. I think she's very we know more about Ada now, but at the time she's just some random lady who appears to be a civilian, but she has got a gun. And we just know that she's looking for somebody. It's all we really know at this point about Ada. So she's quite a mysterious character at the beginning of the series. And then, of course, later we find out that... I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. I mean, this game's from 1998. So I don't know if it would count as a spoiler, but... we know that she's working for somebody. She has ulterior motives, I'll say that, but... you probably already know. So we now have our Clover Club? Shape of a club. Okay, I got that wrong. It's our club key, so we're ready to go clubbing. Sorry, that was really cheesy. I think because we're playing as Leon, it's very much... oh, there you go. There's a little poison. Oh, they're so, like... hairy. I don't know, they just give me this like... I think if you're a person who has, what did they call it? Like that fear of spiders, arachnophobia. Like I don't think I have that, but or maybe I do. But like they don't even have the texture of like hairy spider legs, but I just imagine it like kind of, and they're huge. But luckily we can run past them. You don't have to fight them. Don't waste the ammo. It's a very short section. Just run. Like I said before, running, very valid. Very valid strategy, especially if you're speed running. You really learn the value of like dodging, bob and weave, especially if you have the room. Like, just run past the zombies. So, now that we have this key, let me pull up the map. So this is the basement. There's one area where we could use it down here. And, it's the autopsy room. And then on the first floor, there's a couple spots. But nothing on the second floor, it looks like. Or the third floor. Oh, let's check out the autopsy room. Just by the name, you can suspect there's going to be some dead bodies in there. And probably reanimated. That's a liquor. Oh, gosh. Okay. There was zombie dogs here before. We killed them. So where did this liquor come out of? I don't know, but we'll deal with it. We got 29 shotgun shells. If there's ever a time to use it, I think a liquor is a good reason. Ooh. Oh, he just took that like a champ. Oh. Creepy ass thing. Look at it. Look at that thing. But man, he's dangerous. I think there's another one here too. I don't know if I'm gonna fight it. I don't think I can get in here yet. Still needs a card reader. Yeah, I can hear something. Yeah, let's be quiet. Let's see. I mean, I just had like a straight up fight with that liquor. How would it not know I'm here? Right? If we're quiet, but the thing is, this is like a narrow hallway. Like, I can't get past it, I don't think. Oh, what if we hide in this corner? Is it gonna go past us? Is it gonna get too close? Let's just get the shotgun ready. Oh my gosh, it's so close to me. Oh, frick. Okay, but we need to use health right now. We're in orange caution. Remember, it goes fine, then it goes yellow caution, then orange caution, or amber, I don't know, and then red, danger. This is a danger zone, close enough. Okay, he's probably gonna hit me again. I'm gonna use this right now. Oh, yeah, there it is. Run! This guy can leap, I think. Look at him. Yes, I want to use the club key. I don't got time for questions. Oh, frick. He probably cut my, what is it called? The Achilles heel or something? Like, I fall right down. Yeah, I'm hurt. I am in yellow caution. No healing items. And I'm in a room full of zombies. Full of dead bodies. Okay. We're okay. We got a shotgun. We got a handgun. We got this. We got Resident Evil veteran experience. We're gonna be fine. It's on normal. Everything's fine. I don't think that they actually start moving until we pick up an item in this room, which is conveniently placed as far back as possible. Yeah, here it is. Red card key. What if I say no? Is there something here? Oh, that was just a creepy out, I guess. I think there's a body that falls out of here. Okay. They're probably going to get up after I grab this card key, if I remember. So let's just try to run out of here. Just grab the key and run. Yep. Oh, shit. Stop! No! Not the back, you bastard. Oh, no, you got me again. Oh, shoot. I thought I would be able to get through there. I'm in orange caution. Okay, alright, it's alright. Combine. Let's get out of here. Nope. No, you don't want to deal with that. But there's a liquor in here still. And he's right there. And I got no health. But, let's see. Which way is he facing? He's coming this way. Oh, no. Alright, so let's just walk over here. Quietly. And, there was a red herb at the next room, but there was also zombie dogs. I'd rather take zombie dogs over a liquor, though. They might not be there. Yeah, they are. Okay, let's get the handgun out. Alright. Oh no, that one almost got to me. Whoa! Quick one. Alright, we'll just alternate. We can do this all day. Alright, so they're dead. Grab that little red herb. Herbage. To the rescue. I can't use it on its own though, right? So there was a manhole, wasn't there, at the end? So I don't remember though. Was there herbs? Where does this go again? Let's just check it out. I don't remember. Sure, there might be green herb. I think it was a dead end. It was a dead end, wasn't it? We're gonna have to face that liquor. Wait, is there an item box? Yes, I think there's an item box in here. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna grab the ink ribbon, I'm gonna save it. And a heal. Yes, please, I'll save it. Alright, you know, I think with all that stress, this is probably a good time to stop. Yeah, just saved it. So we have our red key card, we have our club key for clubbing, of course. That's going to get us the last of those chess piece plugs, and then we can move on to the next section of the game, which is going to be the sewers. Exit. Exit back to the main menu. It'll make it easy on us, I guess. There used to be a trick to this. Whatever. Anyway, Leon, we're going to stay right there till next time. And we'll continue with the sewers and see what's happening with Ada. She's all mysterious. We're just trying to get out of here alive. We're trying to, poor old Leon's trying to figure out, make sense of all this. There's a zombie infested Raccoon City. We haven't seen Claire since we met her in the second floor of the STARS office. And we know Chris is not in town. He hopped over to Europe. And yeah, so next time we'll pick up from there. We'll deal with that liquor who's in our way. Use the precinct key, the club key to just explore the rest of the RPD station, and then we get to move on to the next section. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. It's fun time sharing this OG, 98 version of Resident Evil 2. It's fun and nostalgic for me. I love going back to these games. They're my favorite series. So we'll continue next time, and this was Maddonay on Revealing Evil. For now, take it easy, and hopefully you don't get ambushed by liquor. Peace.